Someone needs to be Nicole's voice, and I'm her older sister. I feel like the system failed her. He wasn't protected at all.
Crawford was convicted over the summer of assaulting Bullock while her child was with her. Yet he got no prison time, only probation. That's the reason Polite says her sister is not alive today.
Durham police are investigating a murder after they found a dead woman Sunday morning at a hotel. Shortly after 8 a.m., police responded to a call about a heart attack on Residence Inn Boulevard near Apex Highway. Once they arrived, police found a 29-year-old mother of 5. Shockingly, the man charged with the murder of the mother was said to be her ex-boyfriend. And according to her sister, she had a protective order for her ex-boyfriend to stay away from her and her children.
Who protected Nicole? Her words was, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what he's going to do to me. She has 5 boys that we have to raise without their mom. Justice for Nicole. Justice for her kids. Life in prison.
Nicole Bullock was 29 years old and lived in Durham, North Carolina. Friends and family described her as sweet, calm, and nurturing. Nicole was a young mother that focused majority of her time at work and with her children. According to her sister, Nicole was a hard-working, dedicated, loving mother of 5 boys, ages 2 to 13. Sadly, the loving mother endured some very dark moments, even during her pregnancies with her boys. Dating back to a few years ago, her ex-boyfriend, Rodney Crawford, became the cause of a lot of her pain. Court documents obtained by WRAL gave a little more insight into the couple's past. Rodney reportedly attacked Nicole in May 2021 in front of one of her children, and she requested and was granted a protection order against him.
In her own words and her own handwriting, Bullock describes what happened in her motion seeking a domestic protection order. She says Crawford came to her home while she and her child were asleep in bed. She says he punched her numerous times, beating her so severely her right eye was fractured. On another occasion, she describes being beaten while pregnant with his child to the point that every time my eye would come in contact with light, my eye would hurt so bad. Another time, she wrote that he followed her home, grabbed her by the hair and dragged her, headbutted her and punched her, then forcibly cut off her hair with a pair of scissors. In another instance, she wrote, I'm afraid of what he may do next.
But that was not the beginning of their issues. Corey Frost, a lawyer with the legal aid of North Carolina who helped Nicole with her protection order, said Nicole had to fight to obtain protection, although she was abused.
Corey Frost with legal aid is the attorney who helped her get that.
My hope is that, her death is a reminder or wake-up call to folks in the community.
He says judges have a lot of discretion to provide resources to domestic violence survivors. He wants them to use that more often.
What I see in my practice across the state, a reluctance on the part of judges to take full advantage of the relief that they are permitted to grant under the law.
Unfortunately, the abuse never came to an end. Although Nicole was at the point in her life where she was just focused on her children and even purchased a new home for them.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high, till the lights down right now, put me in the.
She was tragically murdered at a hotel, and police aren't buying the story they were told.
Nicole Bullock often feared for her safety when she was around Rodney Crawford, so much so she took out this domestic violence protection order around this time last year. It was still in effect.
Shortly after 8 a.m. Sunday, Durham police responded to a call about a heart attack on Residence Inn Boulevard near Apex Highway. Upon arrival, officers found Nicole laying on the bed, dead. After an internal investigation, police arrested her ex-boyfriend, Rodney, who police said is in fact her child's father, charged him with the murder, and issued a search warrant. According to search documents, Rodney called 911 and told officers Nicole called him to come over to the hotel, and after he got there, they started arguing over a cell phone. Then a tussle started, which led to the incident in which he said he didn't mean for this to happen. Police haven't confirmed if he was called to the hotel. They only confirmed to the media that Rodney has a history of DV and trespassing against the same victim. On Monday, police announced Rodney Crawford, 33, is currently being held without bail at the Durham County Jail, and police have not said how Nicole died, why he was there, or why he might have murdered her. Friends and family of Nicole hopes that justice is served in this case. Right now, they are crowdfunding for her 5 children, and they hope this story can help someone else.
It absolutely means a lot to see how much Nicole was loved, but if you honestly knew Nicole to know Nicole, it's not a shock. Nicole took all of the steps to protect herself. This is an issue that she had been experiencing since 2021.
She didn't deserve to die the way she did. It's tragic. I feel like the system just failed her. They failed her boys. They didn't protect her, nor I feel like they didn't protect the boys either, because now they have to grow up without a mom. When Nicole was 2 years old, we lost our mom. Our mom was murdered. She was 2. It's like history repeated itself. To all the women out there that's going through the things that Nicole's going through, if they can hear me now, I don't want no family should go through what we're going through. You got to get out. You got to do something.
As you guys know, I am from North Carolina as well, so anytime I see stories from back at home, it touched me in a different way. She looks like my relatives, so I will continue to keep praying for her friends and her family, especially her 5 children, and I hope that justice is served in this case. You guys, let me know your thoughts and your opinions down below. Let's please respect the victim and the family in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys dearly, and with that being said, don't forget to check on your loved ones.